Wastelanders, welcome to The Last Ranger, and I'm Gary. Introducing this knife that I picked up from Serge Knives. This is called the Wildcard. You could see Serge Pachenko's logo on the tail end of it. So this is a slip joint. You can see has the spring on the back, seamless spring. So this is an M390, as you can see, and I picked this up from Serge Knives on his website. I think it's sergeknives.com. Sherif McGannis was showing it, and he was trying to recommend it. And I don't normally get any, I don't carry much slip joints. Sometimes I do, mostly in the summer when I can walk. But anyway, I don't collect slip joints per se, but sometimes when I see one that I like, I'll buy it. And this one was, it sparked an interest in me. It tripped my trigger because I liked how it was finished with this heavily stone-washed, almost gray stone-washed effect. I believe this came in a blue handle, stone-washed too, but other than that, it was the same. I almost got the blue, but I didn't think it looked right. I kind of liked the tone of this without color, so I'm going to also show you. So they were talking about like steak knives to carry with to eat steak. And Mass Action, Maddie, always reminisces about this knife. He got it based on my review, I guess. And I wanted to compare it to this. So the Wildcard is basically the same, similar size. This is called the Real Slim, so it's really slim. Let me show you. And then I wanted to compare the slimness of these two knives. So the Real Slim is probably the winner, but the Wildcard's very, very close to the Real Slim. And this is a slip joint, and the Real Slim is a frame lock. And let's compare the bodies. So the Real Slim is even skinnier than a body than the Wildcard. So the Real Slim still wins out, but I don't think maybe it shows on there, the Real Slim is in VG10, so where this wins out, this is in M390 steel, so a much better steel than this, and it will maintain its sharpness long after this dulled and had to be resharpened. So that's my theory. I don't know if I'm right, but I think that's right. So let me show you a couple other knives that slip joints that I got. So this is a slip joint. This is a Rosecraft, and I forgot the name of it. I don't know if it says it on it doesn't say. I'll put it down there on the screen if I don't really know the name of it. I forgot it. For life of me, I'm forgetting names. So you can see how it compares. This is probably not a really good comparison because the handle is larger. But this is a really good put together rosecraft. This is the Kershaw Federalist. You can see how it compares to the Federalist. This blade I love. This knife I love. I like this knife. I love this knife. So the Federalist is in CPM 154 steel. So this is not, it doesn't have a lock bar. It has just like a 2 pins on the other side that squeeze together and lock it in. I took this knife apart one day and I worked on making this tighter. So it's not a hard pull, but it really doesn't disengage like super easy. You have to really press it. The Ohio River Jack. And sorry, I'll have to use a tool to open it. This, I've got other Ohio River Jacks, but I don't know where they are right now. This is a spear point, and the pull on this is incredibly hard. The pull on this is more like a 9. He says it's a 7, but I can't pull it out with my nails. I can't even grip it with my fingers. Maybe I'm too old to grip. I don't have hand strength anymore, so a lot of hand strength. In fact, I have a pistol that I can't even rack the slide on anymore because it's so tough. Anyway, this is the Ohio River Jack, and I believe it's M392 or M390 also. So let's see how it compares. A little bit smaller, much more blade. So how it compares, this I believe this knife was well over $200. I don't remember, maybe $250 or something. This was $125. Yeah. So this is titanium too. This is titanium. So it kind of compares the body, the blade, everything. But the price, this is kind of twice the price of this. So, and it's perfection too. Its back spring is perfection. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys, and I went to check yesterday, and sadly this is not for sale anymore. It was like for sale for like weeks, and it took weeks. It took over a week to get to me, and I was going to do this video, and by the time I did the video, it was sold out. I didn't think it would sell out because it was. I believe I checked up until the day this was supposed to arrive, and it was still for sale. But I guess it sold out really quick after that, so I wasn't able to do a video when it was for sale. But I think somebody in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he does limited runs of slip joints like this with different blade shapes, different handles, but basically titanium, carbon fiber, etc. And he sells them on his websites for $125 to $150, I believe. So it may be worth your time to look on his website every once in a while and see. I think he has one up there now, but it's in carbon fiber. It's a different blade, but it's still a slip joint. So take care, Wastelanders.